spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Great to have you along. UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks. The Ducks will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bulls offense will go on the attack first. They'll start this drive with a pass. It's complete to the left. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. At midfield, he's got room. Turning on the Jets. Quick step and go. Touchdown, Buffalo. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on a 61-yard touchdown run. And he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Oregon's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that, and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The margin for error is so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one, and so I think you're so tired of hitting your own colored jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line getting set on second down. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
He's got his man. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
The Bulls are rolling down the field. On the move. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he makes the grab, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete pass. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. To the air on 1st down. Sets up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his man. At the 35, he's loose. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Turning it on. And the big game. They've got it on the 46. The Bulls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he'll haul it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Here's the give off the left side. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Brings up second down.
To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Works the middle. No chance to run, but still a good game.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bulls.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A strike downfield. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. It's not just a dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts, Bill Musgrave, or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniforms. I think that's one of the first things that come to mind, but the guys you just named, it's been built on flash, but it's also been built on substance. Great players in their tradition, in their history, and just like now, just in the recent history, Bo Nix, another one of those guys that's put up big numbers.
Brings up second down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Good timing on the quick out. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires to the right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
It's a great punt. Obviously, it gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
The Ducks in the hurry up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Run the football. It's always been the staple. We can go back as far as you want with Oregon teams. The ones that were good, they were built on the running of the football, the physicalness. Run the ball, baby.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Defense playing a bail technique. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Ducks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Right on the money. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll immediately call timeout. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Gets rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And that is no good. Guys, the missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quickly out to the tight end. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Working the middle. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Bulls will have it 1st and 10. Got his man downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Buffalo! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive. One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They stopped him cold in the backfield, and all he needed was inches on 3rd down. The Ducks decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Hand off from the shotgun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down, and set up a short yardage on second down. It makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Leaves it with the running back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Calls it in. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Ducks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Trying to surge it in. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
28, Oregon, 14.
Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires on the move. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And the Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking the shot. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Using the quick game. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. He'll do it himself. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job.
Touchdown, Buffalo. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the returner is stopped. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Hold and finds his man on the left. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
The Ducks will hustle to the line.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Wants to throw again. Looking left. It's caught downfield. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. To the air on first down. He's got it on the run. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Touchdown, Oregon! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Number 12.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming in this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the bill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
They'll go up top on second and short. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Complete to start this drive. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Across the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking downfield on first down. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On third down, he drops the throw. Got him downfield. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
And that's good enough for a first down.
And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play. Second down.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Looking for more room.
And man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. And here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play. And, David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
The quick out. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play. The Bulls can really attack on this second and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The offense gets the timeout, 12 ticks left on the clock. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll try to get it through the air. Snagged out of the air. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8.
Timeout, Buffalo.
And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And here we go, final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. He'll go down in a bit of an unusual way to bring this game to a close. Winning can become a